Hello, this is John Piper with the Tuesday video, and it's Tuesday the 14th of March. Right, the daily chart shows the 5-wave advance from this low, around to 5,500. 1, 2, third wave biggest, fourth wave not overlapping with the first, and then another 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite a nice clear pattern. What we haven't seen yet is much here in the last week or so to actually confirm that a peak is in. Let's go down a leg. This is the hourly chart. We've got the 1, 2, 3. So the fifth wave is absent. I was hypothesizing that maybe we had an extended fourth and a fifth wave failure with these 5 waves here, but that's now been supplanted by this little drift up here. It's just a question of waiting till we see some kind of evidence that a peak is actually in. But it does seem fairly clear that it's coming. And in this context, we do have the March expiry coming up this Friday. The March expiry is a triple witching hour. We have the futures also expiring along with options and options on futures. I think something else as well, but there's quite a few different things expiring. Anyway, the point is that expiry is often a very pivotal time in the markets, and I think there's every reason to expect something to happen, whereas a time into expiry can be quite quiet, as indeed we're seeing. This is an hourly chart, by the way. So this was yesterday's action, the 13th. So maybe we're going to have a drift in expiry. Maybe we'll see a brief new high. Not impossible. 7.4 is, I think, vulnerable. And wait and see how it goes. But I say the pattern is clear. It's long term. It looks like it's pretty much almost complete. It's just a matter of waiting for some kind of signal. The DAX has a similar but different pattern in the sense, let me get rid of that we saw a low there, following a possibly impulsive move, then A, B, C, so a much weaker bounce on the DAX, followed by this, well, you could count the whole thing as a correction, in fact, a wave B, followed by a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same kind of action here. Let's go down leg. So the pattern was fairly clear up to this end of this fourth wave, A, B, C. In fact, it did count quite well as a 5 up to there, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We then had that breakdown, which looks promising, but then we blipped up again, and now we're going sideways into expiry. So, again, there's a case that the peak is very close, if not in, but we may have to wait to expiry till something interesting happens. Alright, gold, this is the hourly chart. We had this move down, which could be an ABC. We then had this move up. That also could be an ABC, though, so there's really not too much to go on there. Basically, we're retesting 1200. So a bounce from that would be encouraging, but we need to see some acceleration to really give us some conviction that this decline is over. And of course, expiry is important for gold as well. It affects all markets in different ways sometimes. Finally, a quick look at the Bitcoin chart. As I said before, I think Bitcoin is extremely interesting right now. The previous all-time high was around 1150, as I recall, so around there, and support 1,000 is clearly important. So we made new all-time highs. Quite a lot of selling came in there, drove it all the way back to 1,000. Quite a big decline in one day, 30% or so. I'm not suggesting you really trade this market. I mean, it's certainly interesting, but the spread's quite wide, and it's a matter of personal choice. But 1,000 was a very strong buying spike there, so back around the 1250 level. Looks pretty solid. I mean, okay, obviously break the 1,000, that would be different, but right now that spike looks pretty strong. It's above the previous all-time high, seems pretty solid there. It's only a few days, of course, it's very short term, it's only a 10-day chart. Another retest down there, another buying spike would be encouraging perhaps. But it looks good to go up higher. Seems to be a pretty solid uptrend. I think there's still a lot of doubt about Bitcoin. It hasn't been accepted, so that is due to change, I think, and if it's the more it's accepted, the higher it'll go. There's plenty of scope, as I said when I first just looking at this some months ago. There's a lot of suspicion about this. It is quite difficult to grasp the concept, but clearly at the moment it is working. Anyway, on that note, I'll call it a day. Hope you found that interesting and useful. Back to the report on Thursday. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.